Why, hello, fellow Patriots. Welcome back to the Patriot Dad channel, where we can discuss current events and modern issues, all while keeping it as real as possible. Now, I'm sure all of you have heard at this point that President Donald Trump has been found guilty of all 34 felony counts that he was charged with in the state of New York. Today is a very sad day for our republic. This may have been that Rubicon being crossed that nobody wanted to see crossed. The people that are currently cheering for this outcome should not be, because most of them are going to be the useful idiots that once this color revolution is complete, they will be discarded with the waste just like everybody else. If you really want to hear about it, make sure you listen to the Culture War with Tim Pool that had Lily Tang Williams on it and another guest, where they discuss them leaving China and the CCP and how terrible that whole revolution process was. The re-education camps and all the negativity. That's not something that we want here in the United States, folks. Today was a very sad day. We allowed the government to find a way to influence an election. There was very little interest in pursuing charges against President Trump until he started leading in the polls. Then you had charges in Georgia. Then you had charges in New York. We just kept seeing charges after charges after charges from local DAs until something stuck. It's the old throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks method. But the bad thing about this is, now that this can of worms has been opened, there's nothing to prevent this from happening again in the future. What do I mean by that? Well, if another political party gets in power, they can just turn around and do the same thing. Now that this precedent's been set, there's nothing that would prevent a GOP district attorney from another state finding a reason, like, I don't know, President Obama drone bombing a US citizen overseas, or President Biden being involved with the CCP, or his son and his drug habit. There are many other reasons that a local DA might find reason to charge a federal officer, such as the president. And now that that precedent's been set, there's really nothing that's going to stop that from happening again. Because it really doesn't matter if the federal executive can do pardons at the federal level, because if a state is filing charges, a federal pardon, from my understanding, doesn't mean a whole lot. We should not be, as a people, cheering the outcome of this trial. And yet you're already seeing it by all the useful idiot celebrities online. What are we doing, folks? What is the outcome that we really want? Progressive leftists are predictable. Their methods state that by any means necessary. So there is no rules for them. Their outcome that they want is communism. Don't let them fool you. Socialism is just the way there. But the end result is not going to be great. We need to start cheering for people like President Javier Milei of Argentina and what he's doing, because he is pushing pro-freedom, pro-capitalism in Argentina, and we really need to see that turn the country around as a shining example of what should and needs to be done elsewhere in the world. The US has lost its moral high ground today. As of today, its moral high ground is gone. We can no longer tell another country that what they're doing is unconscionable. We can't tell another country your elections aren't safe or dependable. We can't tell anyone that their election isn't fair, because you know what we just did? We just potentially jailed a political opponent during an election where the person being jailed is the front runner. This isn't a good thing, folks. It just really isn't. But we need to find safe, calm, and legal ways to protest this. Anybody that does any business in the state of New York should stop. If you're a freedom-loving American and you drive a truck, no longer should you drive a truck to the state of New York. If you do business with small businesses and that business is located in New York, don't do business with them anymore. If it's a big business with its corporate headquarters in New York, don't buy anything from them anymore. New York should now be cut off financially. We should be in a full boycott of New York now. There needs to be a retaliation, but a safe one, an effective one, a peaceful one that shows them that the American people are still here and still have a voice. We cannot let this corrupt government target itself or the American people. We just can't tolerate it. And if we do tolerate it, don't be surprised if it gets worse, much, much worse. And that's not the outcome I want for myself. That's not the outcome I need for my kids. Our generation is going to leave our children's generation with a country that is significantly worse off than the one that we were given by our parents. We are failing as a generation to preserve the freedom and the culture of the United States. And shame on us for that. We need to stop waiting for the older gray-haired folk to step up and run the place. We're those people now. We're in our 30s and our 40s. We need to be running this place. We shouldn't be having all these octogenarians running our government. They should be retired. The young need to start taking the reins and running this place and doing it more effectively, because our parents' generation and the one before them, they have sold out our future so far. According to the US debt clock, the total US debt for the government at all levels is now in excess of $100 trillion. We need to fix something, guys. We need to find a way to do it, but we need to do it peacefully. This is not a call to violence. This is not a call to violence. Just want to make that clear. We need to find safe, effective, and peaceful ways to fix this. We should be declaring a boycott of New York today. Never again travel there, never again do business there. Cut New York off completely. Something else that we really need to do is start forming communities. I have now created a Subscribestar. I don't like Patreon, so it's a Subscribestar. The link is down in the description below. Signing up for that will also get you access to our Discord. Now, we can use something else in the future if we don't like Discord. I personally don't really like Discord, but it is currently the best tool that I've found. If we need to go to something like Guilded or something else in the future, we can. But that community will be a place for us to gather and get together and share information and share skills with how to get past the things that are probably coming down the pike. So again, follow the link down in the description and the reference links to the Subscribestar and sign up today so that you can become part of the community that we are building. So sign up now. And thank you to those of you that made it to the end of the video. I greatly appreciate you. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you like it and leave a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this one, even though it is a little more depressing and dark than my normal videos, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, click the little bell icon so you can be notified when I upload additional content. If you have a recommendation for a future video or topic that you want to see on the channel, please make sure you leave it in a comment below, as a lot of the videos on this channel come from viewer recommendations from people just like you. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Take care of yourselves, God bless, and please stay safe. Go ahead and check out one of the links on the screen now to either subscribe to the channel and see the rest of the videos of the channel, or one of the carefully selected videos that you may wish to see that YouTube has used its algorithm to select for you.